Hey friends, welcome back to G.I. Joe, The Wrath of Cobra. It's me, your pal John. I'm here to clumsily beat up some Cobra soldiers and reminisce about my life with G.I. Joe. So let's get into it. This time we're gonna try out a different character. We've played with Snake Eyes and Duke already, and this time we're gonna dive in as Scarlett. So we've already defeated Under Siege and Assault from Above, but now it's time for a sky full of snakes. One thing I do think is neat about this game is that each character does have a pretty different playstyle. Snake Eyes with his sword has a much longer reach. Duke's kind of the all-around character. If I remember correctly, Scarlett's a little faster than the rest. Oh, look at that. She has a jump attack that launches a crossbow bolt. Yeah, that'll teach you to hang glide. Where did I go? Did they knock me into the... Looked like they knocked me into that hole. So it looks like we're on some kind of Cobra space air vessel. Don't immediately recognize what it's supposed to be. That guy just fell right into the hole. That was great. We're back to facing some more... I fell in the hole too. Can't make fun of him anymore. Why did you do that, Scarlett? Why did you fall in the hole? Now, how could you punch a lady? Scarlett, probably my favorite Joe, my Joe lady, favorite Joe lady. I liked her a lot, especially, I was always a Scarlet and Snake Eyes fan. I shipped those two. Even as a kid, I thought it made sense for them to be together. I liked Scarlet as a ninja, especially in those Ninja Force comics that were coming out in the 90s. But, hey, I realized that some people are pretty big on Scarlet with Duke, so, you know, we just have to agree to disagree, I guess. Still not recognizing what location we're supposed to be in. Like, these cannons don't scream any particular Cobra enclave to me. But I'll still kick them. I do like that they're kind of red. They do kind of remind me of the guns on the hydrofoil. Oh, look, you can see that's the, that little ship there is the drone that comes off of the Cobra Blackbird. That's awesome. We're kicking, we're punching. It's almost time. We're gonna try out the her ultimate in just a second here. All right, here we go. Okay, pretty similar to Duke's, although it's more of an immobilizing thing than like a damage dealer. So even though I hit them all with my crossbow electricity, I still gotta go in and finish them off all myself. Oh, we gotta fight a Hiss tank? That's crazy. With my fists again. I appreciate that the guy on top warns me before the cannon fires. That's convenient. Hey. Did you see I was punching that tank? Neat. It's starting to break. Shoddy Cobra workmanship again. Why can't I punch this guy? Oh, come on now. Ooh, I like her heavy attack. She's doing like a guile flash kick there. Appreciate, not only is he warning me before the main cannon fires, but he's not shooting at me with the top turret there. Very convenient for me. got him. Now we're gonna have to fight these guys when it blows up, or are they just gonna go down with the ship? All right. Honorable, I guess. Okay, these little laser holes are kind of suspicious. I have played this game before, so I'm not lying. I don't remember everything that happens. Alright, well, I died. First death in this series of videos, and it says Scarlet. That's unfortunate. But I guess that is the furthest level, too, so... You know, I died on level 3. Still gonna be wary of these little light emitters until I don't have a choice. I appreciate the animation of them reaching in their back pocket to pull out another bazooka shell or round. Love that we're fighting some Crimson Guards now. That's exciting. Those are definitely some of my favorite Cobra soldiers. Probably one of the first army builders that I ever actively sought out as a kid. Those and the battle android troopers, the bats, which I do think those are coming. I think we are going to see some bats before too long. I don't know if it's going to be on this level or not, but all I know is I'm going to be excited when it happens. Oh, Fruity Oaty bar. It's the candy bar that Quick Kick was a spokesperson for. It seems like in this game it's basically like a superstar from Mario. Makes me invincible for a little while. But not long enough. Yeah, I don't blame Quick Kick for taking that bag, you know. If an actual candy bar could make me physically impervious to harm, I'd probably eat a lot of them. So another story that I have from growing up around G.I. Joes is one Christmas. I don't remember if I asked for it or not, but my parents got me the G.I. Joe remote control car, and I was over the flippin' moon over that thing. I remember they gave it to me when we were at my grandmother's house, and she used to live, you know, rip grandma. She used to live in a little bit of a rural part of Mississippi, and so there's all kinds of cool terrain that I could drive that car over, and I took advantage of it. Man, I loved that thing so much. Did you get any Joes when you were growing up for Christmas? You have any memorable gifts like that? Oh yeah, time for some health. Definitely need that. Feels like a boss is coming. Oh, look at that. Hey, it's appropriate. We picked the right person to beat up the Baroness. Would have been against the law, I think, if it had been a guy. Like, can't just be beating up ladies. Of course, I did say Scarlett was my favorite Lady Joe, but the Baroness definitely wins out as favorite female Cobra. Although they don't have that many in their ranks, they really need to get their diversity up there. They're really lagging behind the Joes on that account. I'll get you, Baroness. I might have to have another life to do it, but I'll get you eventually. I do love that I get to throw the gun at her. Wonder if I can do this without dying again. That would be sweet. Just gonna have to be careful. Not really my middle name. Holy cow, what is that? almost got too greedy there. Oh, let's just do it. Yeah, let's finish it out. Oh. Can we do it? Yes, we did it. We took out the Baroness, only died once. That's pretty sweet. Alright, it's time to move on to the next level, but this time I think we're going to switch characters and try out Roadblock. Alright, we're switching. So Scarlett had the highest speed, but not much defense. We move over to Roadblock. He's got the lowest speed, but the most defense. Kind of don't expect to like this character as much, but man, I do love Roadblock as a character. Alright, we're moving on to the Madness in the Mountains. One of my favorite episodes of the cartoon that heavily features Roadblock is the one where his parents have bought a franchise restaurant called Red Rocket, and Cobra has the genius plan of replacing the fake rockets on top of those franchise restaurants with actual real rockets, which, you know, not one of their best plans, but it sure is funny and it sure is memorable. I love the fact that Roadblock is a chef. I think that's pretty cool. And I don't know that I like the fact that he always speaks in rhymes. That's the kind of thing that, like, you know, you can very quickly become Wheelie from the Transformers when that's your gimmick. So you really got to be careful with that kind of stuff. Okay, so I don't remember what Roadblock's special move is here, so what do you think? Let's take bets here. Is he gonna body slam people or something? Let's... Okay, that's awesome. Bust out the minigun. Now, if you have that in your pocket, why are you not using it all the time? I kind of feel like if I had a minigun, I would not be punching people too much. Unless, you know, unless I didn't want them to die, I guess, but... Oh, that guy just pulled the knife out of nowhere. So I noticed we're now fighting some tan Cobra soldiers. I guess those are just, like, desert soldiers or something. I like that this the poor shoddy wiring from the Cobra installation here is doing a lot of my work for me. I guess it's not doing much damage though. Yep, definitely need that. Oh, come on now. I guess they're functioning kind of as explosive soldiers, though, these tan guys. Rather than throwing sand at me like you might think as a desert soldier, they're just throwing big old lobs of TNT. Oh, the snake's back. Now, see, I would believe that Roadblock could handle the snake armor with his bare hands. I don't know about the rest of these guys. I know at some point they're going to start sending multiples of these snake armors at me. Ouch. Alright, it's time to pull out the gun. Wonder if eventually the snake armors will start having weaponry. That was one of the neatest things about the toys anyway, was that they had little little attachments on their hands, like a little flamethrower and a little, I assume a laser gun or something. Okay, all of that was for nothing. That's interesting. Oh, good thing I got the health. You go into the cliff there, pal. That was a heck of an uppercut that guy just threw at me. Oh, it's time for another Fruity Odie bar explosion. Yeah, send in the Alley Vipers now while I'm invincible. The little knife doesn't do much. Okay, alright, well, that wore off pretty quickly. Kapow. I like that the little projectile that comes out of that is very similar to one of the projectiles from the old NES Nintendo game. The, like, Secret of Atlantis. Holy moly. Secret of Atlantis, I think it was called. Gotta see if I can play that. A way to play that now. That game was great. Got a spear gun. Oh, come on. Shoddy wiring is working against me now. Got more enemies coming? I do appreciate that they give me health pretty regularly. It's very considerate of the developers of this game. I guess if I was on normal, maybe those crates wouldn't appear as often. You know, I was complaining before about the little data disks disappearing, but I don't think I've noticed that happening, so maybe I was just making something up to be mad about. I was kind of worried that I wouldn't like playing as Roadblock, but I've been enjoying it. It's him being slower hasn't felt cumbersome like it can sometimes. And I'm sure I haven't died mainly because of the high defense value that he has. Oh, take a shotgun to the face there, CG. One of the major G.I. Joe memories that I have is going over to my cousin's house for one Christmas we went to visit, and they had this nice playroom where most of their toys were stored, you know, and that's a great luxury to have. And in that playroom was the USS Flag, along with the Terrordrome. And eventually, they got the Defiant. To this day, that is the only time that I've ever gotten to interact with a fully assembled USS Flag anywhere except for at a toy show where it was extremely expensive. And you know, yeah, I was jealous, but I think I can recognize as an adult why my parents didn't want to dedicate that much floor space and money, not only floor space but money, to one gift, one item that would, you know, you don't know when your kids are going to be tired of G.I. Joe. Thankfully, I never got tired of G.I. Joe. It's still there, right? I would still play with a flag if I had one, but, you know, they couldn't know that. I couldn't know that. Beating up on Dr. Mindbender here. I assume at some point Serpentor is going to show up, It would be weird to have Dr. Mindbender without his greatest creation. But Dr. Mindbender, the Cobra scientist, responsible for a lot of their crazy inventions. I keep getting hit by that. Thankfully, he's only done it twice. If he just only did that, I'd probably already be dead. You gotta love a bald guy with a mustache who walks around wearing no shirt and a purple cape. I mean, that's the kind of dude I want to hang around with. Well, we did it. I got him. I beat him. Only died once this time. I think that's gonna do it for this installment. Feels like two stages is about the right amount. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what your favorite Joes were, and do you want to play this game with me? That'd be fun. Until next time, let's all try to stay cool, and I'll see you again soon.